So I asked my sister before the family thing, I texted my sister that I'd like to have a stencil kit and some poster boards so I can make the Union Pacific and line of lines to honor my grandpa and dad. So this is how, these are 4 inch, I think they're 4 inch tall. Let me see if it says. I don't have, yeah, they're 5 inch tall capital and 3 inch, 3.6 inch smalls. I mean regular lettering. So with us, and I started painting some of these with stenciling. You gotta make a straight line so it won't be crooked like that one. And I'm putting these 1 inch apart. So I got almost the Union painted. I'm using green paint instead of black because I ain't got that much black. I got more green. I'll show you the paints here in a minute. But I did these 1 inch apart, and when I did the Pacific, I put two close together. So I made it like 2 or 3 inches here. I forget what the measurement is to space out the cap to start the new word, which in capital, which you're supposed to do for common words. This is English, you know. So this is, and she gave me these two boards like this. I'm not gonna fold up. So when I did the Pacific, I could have put this all on one board. It would have had room to put Pacific here, but you know, and so I gotta paint this white or put paper on it. I paste some paper on it because it'll make it look better. I'll paint this first, and probably just paint it white for the black to cover up the black marker I did. Accidentally put it too close, and I thought I should have spread it out more. I thought it was like, then I could put the Pacific over here, but it doesn't matter. So the N, I think, is going to be too big. I gotta see if there's a smaller N in this. No, the N's too big. It's going to be 4 or 5 inches like these big ones. And I could probably, no, maybe I can, maybe I don't need an N, or I could make a smaller one right there. I don't think there is a smaller N in this. Trying not to leave this on the paint. The bigger N is right there at the I and J on the top right. There's no smaller N. Oh, maybe I could get one. I think I messed that up. I can cover that up. I ain't gonna smear it. I'll just that. I already messed that up. I can paint that white. Make it look better. Putting that thing on there did that. I'm gonna let this dry overnight. You can see it's still running. For some reason it's clumping up. I don't understand that. But anyway, that's beside the point. And maybe I won't use the N. Like in between Union Pacific and Line of Lines Railroad. And if I do, I'll just make an N right here in the middle, center it up. And what I'm going to do with this is going to be too big to hang up there, of course. I could put it on route. I want to take this to train shows, I think. I'm going to start doing train shows. And plus I'm going to order a bumper sticker that's smaller. That shows, some people know about it. The engines that, why, you know, the Union Pacific and Lionel Lines and Lionel engines. One was, like I already mentioned, silver and gray 1950s Alco set, and then the other steam engine was the Pennsy turbine. I don't know if that's a 680, if you had the 681 or 2020, but they're both Pennsy turbines, you know, so it doesn't matter. So this is going to be, this, I think, eh, if I do this, take this to train shows, I'll probably just stand it up instead of putting together with the yards. I was thinking about a yardstick, and it's going to be 2 1 pig sign. And it might be breaking if I put in one big sign. So I think I'll just leave it like this. That's wet. Fold it up like that. Like it was. Like I might have done that when I folded that up. Yeah, I think I did. You know, from this paint from the yeah, that's what happened. I can try to clean that up, I think. But it's going to smear if I do. But I just want to show you what I'm doing. And I think most people know why I'm doing it. But this is what I got for Christmas. I asked my sister. I got some poster boards too. Some white ones. Plus I'm going to make that bumper sticker too. So it's going to be the bumper sticker I can put underneath that. I got to get with my boss lady, my wife, to figure out when and how much it costs and when we can order them. Plus I have to order some new stickers. Plus I want to order some dog stickers, a few of them from my remotes. You know, I'm not going to order too many of the dog stickers, probably about 10 to put right here, you know. I don't need to order too many of them. Like Jack the dog is that back there, but it's going to be a different one than that. Just a sticker and put it right here in the middle. I have to measure that. But just a quick video to show you what I'm doing. And I'm working on it. You gotta make the straight line with the ruler, level it to make the letters level, and you gotta space them. I'm spacing them about 1 inch apart. And how you space them is you go from each end to each end. You're right here, here. That you don't go by that. I just went by this lettering here. Some of them I did, like the Pacific, the A and the, I just went with that. And I went to the top of this A right here to figure out where the 1 inch is at. Then I went here and used this right here and there, here. And I think that one right there. And the eye's a little bit further apart in the C, but it looks like it is, but it really ain't. But, y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all later. Bye.